Ooh, got to record this.
Dude, Instagram is up.
All right. So is YouTube, and I'm waiting on Facebook.
Yeah, and there I see myself. I see myself. It's kind of crazy every time I press live, then all of a sudden all these notifications start popping up. But anyways, good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight. Eric, how you doing, man? What's going
I'm doing
on?
good. I'm doing good. How about you?
Good, man. I'm staying freaking warm. Look at this. I got a new outfit. Outfit. I got a new
As
outfit.
long as you're trying to cover up the plaid, right?
Well, I got to mix it up a little bit. So I got a little plaid sticking out. I don't know, Eric. Last year I kind of had this way of dressing, and then every year I try to switch it up, but I don't know, man. I just like to be warm and a little bit fashionable. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys like the new brown.
Looks good. It looks good until you disappear into the courthouse.
Yeah, but courthouse is beautiful behind me, man. I like that
It
place.
is. It is. It's sunny there. I don't think it's sunny yet.
Good morning, everybody on Instagram.
All
I
right.
love it,
Anyway, all
man.
right. The date today is.
Yes, Eric. What is the day?
Today is called Give Tuesday.
Give
So
Tuesday.
we yeah, it's crazy. So we had Black Friday, we had Buy
Okay.
Local Saturday, Sunday. I don't know that there's anything official. Monday is Cyber Monday, and then Tuesday is Give Tuesday. And so if you're on social media, which I'm guessing you are because you're watching this, then you most likely will see a ton of posts today of people that are giving for Give Tuesday. So find something you like and give because there's a lot of need out there right now.
Oh my gosh, a big need out there. A lot of people are starting to feel the impacts, Eric, of actually what went down, and as far as the corona virus, the COVID-19, and it's really honestly tearing things apart. I heard a crazy number, Eric, is saying 50% people will be losing their homes or having issue of paying their rent this year or this few months. So it's a kind of a good day to go ahead and just think about that. We have been hearing so much chatter. Before we get into the chatter about everything that's going on, thank you everybody for joining us. I appreciate it. This is one of those days where you have to kind of like think about what has been going on in our lives and give back. I mean, that's what Thanksgiving is all about, to kind of like think about all the things that we're thankful for. But now it's time to go ahead and actually give back. So this is one of the good days, Eric. I tend to like to give back as much as possible, and it's kind of on random moments. Just not on this day. So if you guys want to give back, you don't have to wait to the day to do it. And if you got
That
to do
is
something
right.
today,
That's
just go
true.
out there and just go out there and just wave at somebody. Be happy. Just be happy to be alive and be happy to go ahead and have 2 feet to walk on. I mean, if you don't have 2 feet to walk on, 2 wheels to roll on. Just kidding, guys. And if you can't get out of bed, then I'm so sorry. At least you have TV to go ahead and watch all day. Um, I don't know. I could probably sit here all day and think about how to be grateful. But let's
Have
go
the
ahead and get into the
grateful.
weather.
That's okay. That's good.
It's selfish. It's selfish. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on today with events of today, and then we're also going to get into the local news. But right now, let's talk about the weather, Eric. I just checked in on the weather yesterday. I think we were talking about it. They said that it was going to go ahead and get rainy, a little bit of moisture, but it just upped again. So we're at 30-40% of rain next Friday and Saturday. So that's kind of
You
cool.
mean
It's
this
not
Friday or next? So
next Friday, Saturday. So forecast, guys. It's a forecast, but it's something to look forward to. See, I'm feeling a little bit positive about life. That's how it works.
and it says snow. Well, we were talking about it yesterday in our little group chat. We need wet, whether it's snow
Yes.
or rain. We need something.
Yeah, this is kind of a dry season, and these are the things that we do not want to see. We do not want to see stuff like this. So we're hoping for a lot of moisture coming up. And I tell you what, if you guys want to know more about it, just go to the PrescottTimes.com. I just shared a link on the page. So if you guys are wanting to go ahead and check out the news for today, there you go. So Eric, the weather is a little bit delightful. Sometimes it gets really cold. Right now, I was out there this morning about 27 degrees, and it's that's cold, man. It's like cold, but it's not like bone cold. Have you ever felt the bone cold?
Yeah, and it just seems like when it's a little wetter, it gets like the humidity's higher. It gets that bone cold, and I hate that.
Yeah, I am not a fan of the bone cold. That's for sure. So one of the things is that to stay warm, I actually wear extra layers of shirts and stuff. And everybody's like, "Why do you wear so many extra layers?" I was like, "Because I'm trying to keep my bones warm, man." And it's like I have to do that. If not, then I'm gonna get cold all the time.
You're the guy that starts your day where you're all bundled up, and by 2 in the afternoon, you're in a t-shirt, and
yeah.
then by 5 o'clock, you're back in flannel.
Exactly. I am that guy.
That's
Oh
okay.
man.
That's okay. But there is a huge swing in weather in Prescott. I mean, it starts really cold, it gets pretty warm, and then it gets cold again.
Yeah, and everybody talks about it as far as like the biggest, I guess the most extreme weather change in all of the United States. I don't know if that's a true fact or a true honorable mention, but yeah, man, 20 degrees difference to 30 degrees to 40 degrees. It's what I think we've seen from 30 to 80 degrees all in one day.
Yeah, I've seen a
Like
40-degree swing for sure.
wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing. I
it's
mean,
crazy.
that's Mother Nature at its finest. That's what living in the mountains is all about. Living in the mountain slash desert location. I mean, you're going to have all the good weather, but we have the best weather from what I've heard through a lot of crazy cool magazines. I heard it was the best place to retire. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to retire in Prescott, Arizona? It's beautiful here,
That's
man.
what I
I
hear.
love it.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's because of the
I
weather.
love it here. I
Hey,
love it here.
all the
But so
stuff's popping out right now from a year ago. We had that massive storm that kind of was not
yes.
nobody expected, but we had that massive storm exactly a year ago that really just pounded the city really hard.
It did, and I mean, I don't know if everybody saw the picture, but I posted a picture yesterday about it, and it just went off the charts. It was an aerial view of downtown Prescott right after the snowstorm, man, and it just looks like a winter wonderland. A lot of people love that picture, and if you guys want to go check that out, you go check it out on the Facebook page. We're gonna have sometime soon a picture location on the Prescott Times media website, just because these pictures are phenomenal. And some of the photographers in Prescott, Arizona, are top notch. Uh,
They are.
I feel like they're famous because they capture
Was it
the beauty.
was it a year ago where the mayor of Prescott was on the snowplow out there with them? Was that the
Yeah,
storm? It was
that
that
was
storm,
the.
right?
Well, I don't know if that was last year. I think it was like 2 years ago, 2 or 3
Okay, I
years,
thought it was last year,
two
the storm,
two
because I mean
years ago. No,
they
maybe
were
three.
working all night trying to clear it because nobody was prepared for that much snow.
Yeah, I think that was 3 years ago where it was like
Was it?
that blue snow where it was really, really heavy. Like, yeah, that stuff was pretty rough, man. And that actually, I felt like it took a big toll on Prescott's finances because it just cost so much to go ahead and take that out.
Yeah, I
We
think
actually
that was
just
a year
got,
ago storm. I really do.
oh, I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't know. There was
Anyway,
a year storm. There was a storm last year too. So hopefully we get something for the water.
yeah,
But
because
to remember all that stuff,
Martine, yeah, last year most of our power was out for 12 hours because of that storm. The
oh wow.
hospital powers were out too because of that storm last year.
Oh wow. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that was the one where there, yeah, we'll figure it out. I know there was like 20, 30 inches. Is that what you're talking about? The
Yeah.
40 inches, 30 inches? Yeah, that was 2 years ago, Eric.
Okay.
Last year we had a storm as well. But yeah, that was huge, man. It took forever for that snow to get removed, and it was still up for like months afterwards. And you know what happened, Eric? Back in the days, they actually took away our snow plows because they didn't think that we are going to have that crazy snow anymore. And so they sold them all to Flagstaff. And so
Are you
that caused
serious?
us a little bit, yeah, it caused us a scenario. Obviously, when it gets big snow like that, we are crapped out of luck, man. So, anyways, I remember that story, and it was like, why did you guys do that? Obviously, you need them now. But then again, it wasn't like it was happening every year. So, I
We need it
remember.
this year, St. Martin. So keep your fingers
Yeah,
crossed. Let's do a snow dance, whatever it
do a
takes.
snow dance.
We need something. Yeah.
That little rain dance, man. I love that stuff, man. So, anyways, Eric, let's go ahead and get into entertainment. So, obviously, we have the wah 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 moment of the Christmas tree lighting, and I just came across one where people are actually going to go downtown and watch the lighting go because they can't, I guess, physically stop the people. But I don't know. This is something that is kind of like one of those things where it's just like because COVID is a scenario right now, and everybody needs to take heed because I guess people a lot. Well, I can't say I guess the numbers are showing that it's going up, but I really don't know exactly what's happening out there because I'm not obviously a doctor, I'm not a nurse, and I don't work at the hospital, so I can't really tell you. But I've been sick before, Eric, and I actually recently just got like a cold a month ago or something like that. But it was something that was really quick and it left. But this is one of
Yeah,
those
I
moments
mean,
in life where you're
San
just like,
Martin, they're going to live stream it, right? And that's this weekend. They're going to
yeah,
live stream it. The city has a really compelling message, which is, hey, protect our first responders. And
yep,
regardless of any of that, that message resonates with me. And so, we need to respect their wishes on that. That we don't need to have
yeah,
them having to have a huge police force down there for this right now.
yeah. And obviously trying to keep the community safe. That was their number one goal. I mean, to be in honesty, that event right there, it draws a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people that show up. That whole courthouse is full. Across the street is full. The downtown
They closed the street. For
bar.
those who haven't been there before, San Martin, they closed the streets all the way around it. People are standing right next to each other, elbow to elbow in the streets. It's actually kind of funny because everybody stands there for an hour or two up to it. Then the lights come on, and then half the people leave. It's like instant. It's like it's crazy
Yeah.
that everybody stands for so long, and then immediately, like as soon as they come on, bam, people are running to their cars.
It's cold, man, and there's a
It's
lot of
cold.
people. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of people when it comes down. And Prescott is that city. We're the Christmas city of all of Arizona, California. I mean, people come here for this reason. And so, like I said the other day when I was sitting downtown over at Frozen Franny's, I was like hearing that lady saying, "This place is famous." So, anyways, this is something that needs to happen, and it needs to go ahead and protect our officers. I guess I heard in Prescott Valley. Well, the Prescott one, chief of Prescott, Prescott ended up getting COVID, and then the one in Prescott Valley as well. They had over 4 or 5 officers that, which they call them in pods, that work in pods or whatever. They ended up having going to be quarantined. So this is a real big issue for our police force. So I'm in agreement with Eric as far as like protecting those guys because they're the one that protects us when the bad stuff comes up and then to give it up for a year, yeah, it hurts, but at the same time, what are we to do right now? This is one of the biggest questions out there. Today, Governor Ducey is supposed to be up there and talking about what is actually going down. Is he going to go ahead and do a mask mandate? Is he going to go ahead and do a 3-week shutdown? Because they're asking for it, Eric. I mean, there's things speculations out there right now that are saying, do we shut it down? Do we not shut it down? Do we go ahead and mask mandate? Do we not mask mandate? And we know how our
Are we going
mayors
to find
stand.
out today? Is today the day? I mean, so
It's supposed to be today. December 1st was the day that they're supposed to come back and talk about it. Like I said, there was chatter all over the news source resources out there that are living in Phoenix and talking with actual, quoting the the governor, and the governor says no, there will be no shutdown. So today we'll find out. They say it's supposed to be today. He usually comes out on Tuesdays, so we'll see what happens, guys. This is all speculation. Once again, a lot of the news agencies are actually reporting that they wanted to shut down for 3 weeks. So I don't know what that consists of. Maybe they just go back from the way that they ended. I don't know if it's going to be a complete shutdown where all the other businesses start closing up.
let's
So
hope not. Let's hope not, San
yeah,
Martin. I mean,
let's really hope not.
people need this holiday season. The businesses got hurt pretty bad this year.
Yeah, they did, man. And it really, honestly, I actually asked for a lot of things just recently, and it was just more or less to find data and stats and stuff and what it actually really is doing to our community. As most people see, I'm actually reporting of all the businesses that are closing down. A lot of them just say I can't take it, or a lot of them say I can't take another shutdown. If another shutdown happens, I will have to probably be forced to close, and that is heartfelt, Eric. People
Yeah.
put their life and
I
souls
mean,
into this
San Martin,
thing.
we talked really early on about stimulus and packages for businesses and PPP loans. I mean, we wanted to make sure everybody was aware of this stuff, right? We talked about that real early with the Prescott Times. There's no help on the horizon with this. I mean, that stuff's all run out. And there's just nothing on the horizon. So we'll
Yep.
see. It's not good for businesses for sure, especially if they have to shut
Yeah.
down. I can tell you, with the parade shutting down, our cancellations are up. People are not coming to Prescott now that stuff's being turned off. So it's going to hurt the local tourism for sure.
Yeah, this is something that's going to really, really hurt. It's just going to hurt, no matter what you think about, how you think about it. It's just going to hurt. But that's why you got to be a little bit proactive. Don't get complacent with the things that are happening, and still keep on trying to recreate a lot of bit. Like Eric said, like halfway through this, he said that the businesses, the people starting businesses was on the rise. That
Mhm.
there's so many people starting new businesses out there. I mean, people are actually making money off of this virus, whether it be making masks or whether it be, learning how to go ahead and help out, people in general, and just recreating themselves. And some people are just sitting there waiting for the crash. And I'm like, don't sit there and wait. Don't sit there and wait. And then that's kind of like really honestly what you can't do is sit there and wait and expect that
Right.
this
You
stuff
can't
is going
sit
to be
around and wait,
happening.
San Martin. You are absolutely right. I do see some friends that I know that I'm seeing post in the groups that had in-person events businesses, and they're making crafts to sell for the holidays and things like that that I'm seeing posted in the group. So if you can buy those instead of Amazon or whatever, big box gifts, do it, because those people are switching gears and doing those things because they need the money for the holidays.
Yeah, and it's one of the things that we all need to care about as far as local community and sticking with what's happening here. It's a good thing. I've been posting it endlessly, guys. Do not forget the small businesses. Do not forget the small little trinkets that you can get from them. And you know what? Start thinking about how to go ahead and help your children. Your children is one of the biggest ones that are going to be impacted. If you can't buy them gifts and they think that gifts are the only thing that's going to make them happy, unfortunately we're going to have to say, hey, this is a different route that we must take. Start doing little trips and stuff like that. Stuff that's memorable. And most kids are like 1 weekend and they're done with their toys. They don't remember the toys that they bought last year. If you don't believe me, go ask them. It's kind of one of the funniest things that I've ever really honestly asked a child. Do you remember what you got for Christmas last year? And it's just like,
Um,
it's a thought like, nope, I don't remember, but I do remember hanging out with the family, hanging out with the friends, and hanging out with people, or that really meant something to me. Or we took that trip, we went to the cabin, or we went to this and that. Those are the most memories that people love. They love that, like you going and taking your children out in your back little trailer with all the penguins. Come on, now, that was cool.
got to do our own parade, right?
Exactly. Are you going to do one next Saturday?
Well, penguins are already set up, so I think
Oh.
we're pretty.
It looks like you need to buy more. I think Haley's gonna be all over this one. She's gonna be like, "Yeah, more, more. We need more."
Yeah, normally we add one once a year, but man, everything's expensive right now. I think everybody's feeling that. Even if you do go shopping, Home Depot, Target, Walmart, all those big places, everything got expensive.
Yeah, the price is going up. I think there's a lot of what would you say? Yeah, the prices are going up. Construction. I'm so glad that we got some of the construction out of the way before all these prices just went crazy as far as that type of stuff. So we're seeing an impact in all avenues. So hopefully we could get out of this. Hopefully everything will just move forward and just make some things happen. And let's go ahead and get into the local news report, Eric. So yesterday I got a lot of reports about accidents, about burglaries and thefts, and like notifications. I mean, it was a crazy day. And just like I actually thought was going to happen on Monday, you're going to get full of reports, and all of that's going to be right now on the Prescott Times .com.
You just went mute, my friend. There we go.
Sorry about that. There's some of the reports that you guys can do or can see right there at the PrescottTimes.com. And it's full of stuff, Eric. And we also got some pretty cool bloggers out there. And one of them is Waters Garden. I know a lot of people are asking and requesting about to have to figure out what is out there as far as like how to take care of your greens and your vegetation and stuff like that, or what to grow at this time. I mean, and he has a lot of information. I'm talking about good old Ken over there, man. He has like he has a niche about Prescott, Arizona, mountain man, the mountain man, garden man, or something like that. I think that's what they call him. It's pretty awesome. So, anyways, oh look,
So
Haley said you got to find some.
right, so on that, I mean, it's Christmas tree season, right? A lot of the usual suspects. I heard Costco wasn't doing Christmas trees this year. I don't know if that's true or not. things like that. I know some of the nurseries are doing Christmas trees, but have you gotten your Christmas tree at San Martin?
Yeah, we actually just got a couple small ones, Eric. We're not too big. I think we actually got a small one this year that we're going to replant. So that's kind of like one of the cool things about this Christmas tree that we got. The other one's a little fake one, and we decorated it with a bunch of trinkets. I still got to go get me my 2020 ornament. You know how you collect over the years and
Yes,
stuff. So
we've
I got
got
to get
those
my
too.
20. Yeah, I got to get my 2021, and I haven't found the right one. And I don't want to
Where
be
do you
just
get
random.
yours?
Wherever I see them, Eric. So
Okay,
it's
we
just a
generally
matter
go
of
to that kiosk in the mall, and I heard they were there again, and they write your names on them and things like that. That we got a bunch of
yeah,
those.
yeah. We did one last year. We actually kind of like did it for all the family, and some the girls in Ceci's family love to go ahead and set the table up. So last year we did little glass bulbs that you can hang on your tree, and we wrote the year 2019, 2020, I think it was, or 20, I don't know what it was, but we wrote their name on it and Merry Christmas and stuff. So it's something that could actually live on. So that was kind of cool. We made a bunch of tree ornaments for the family as far as one of their little gifts. It was cool. I liked it. So hopefully we can do something like that this year. We're definitely going to go down to Magpie. I'm like literally seriously. I'm kind of really into Magpie. And
Yeah,
there's a couple
they've got some
reasons
great
why.
gifts. Yeah, they
Well,
got.
you
You
think
got
I
to get a kazoo. You got to get a kazoo. That's what you need.
no,
They've
Eric,
got them
stop with the
there.
kazoo, man. We're not getting no kazoos. So what I do want to do though is that she has like this little place in the background where you could go ahead and DIY it all dang day, And I'm thinking, let's go ahead and get the best Arizona wines and let's get up in there and start making some gifts for everybody. I
There you
think that's
go.
one of the things there, and it's amazing because when I went in there, she was sharing with me a thing that she made. I think for Wild Iris was a candle, and I smelt it, Eric, and I'm like, geez, this smells like something that you want to eat. Like that's how good it smelled. And she was like, nope, it's a candle. Don't eat
you
that.
don't eat that. Yeah, no, there's some creative
Don't
stuff for
eat
sure.
that. But there's some great ideas over there, and so the best part about it is it's just that place where if you don't have all the tools, they have all the tools. So, anyways, I give a shout out to them. I really do appreciate the stuff that a lot of the locals do around town, and that's the best part about it. Is like this is a this is a cool town. I love this town. I've always loved this town. I remember back in the days when we were able to walk across the street, get our fresh tortillas, and walk up the street, get our fresh meat. There was a Dick Allen's right there where Rosas is, and in back they had the meat department. It was called Angel's Meats, and in Angel's Meats, he would literally chop up everybody's deers, cows, whatever you had on the farm. You bring it to Angel, and he'll just chop it up. But he also got his meat, and so we would always get our fresh grounded sausage. And so my grandma would just go ahead and pop, 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 put them together, and make sausage patties. And I swear to you, we ended up going up to the local, and the local had these patties that just instantaneously brought back this memory. And I'm like, dude, this tastes like my grandma's sausage patties. And I was like, ever since then, I've just been hooked for the local, and it's right down the street. So I was like
All
so
right, so
happy about it.
Haley's asking, okay, where is the best fresh tortillas in town now?
Oh gosh, that's a great question. I don't know. There's a little tortilla factory out in Prescott Valley. I heard that was pretty good. But besides that, I haven't tried it, so I don't know. My sister, she could make some bomb tortillas, man. I was like, what? These are yours?
There,
I
there
think
was there was
Sassy
a
Sisters could do.
there was a restaurant, not a restaurant, but like a food vendor at some of the markets. I don't know if it's a
Yes,
farmer's market or what. They sell the tortillas. Those were pretty good.
yes. And if I had their name, I would drop it right now, guys. There is a place out in Paulden. Yes, you're totally right, Eric. There you go, Haley. Found it. I'll give you guys that information because I know for a fact I have their email or their phone number. So I'll link you guys up to them, man, because they have like a family that has a farm. They basically make all the stuff that you could possibly think of. The tamales, the freaking tortillas, the horchata. I mean, they got it all, and they got a farm, and they're all family. And that's the cool part about it. Like that whole little scenario is all family, and
I love it.
that's that. I
I love
like
it.
that. I like that.
I love it.
So,
All right, so
anyways,
we're rounding that corner. What about the business spotlight for today.
Okay, the business spotlight today is. Is there any drum rolls? We need a drum roll.
No, we need a sound effects board, but that takes money.
I got a sound effects board, man. This is one of those things where I'm just like, what do we do? Okay, let me go ahead and just check this out real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some info. Oh my gosh, Eric, I got lost right now. I don't even know who my spotlight was. Squirrel. I just squirreled Eric. Oh, Los Pinos. Talking about Mexican food.
There it is.
Woo! Okay, my bad, man. I got so turned on by the freaking thought of the homemade tortillas and all the good stuff that I used to eat, man. I just like lost my focus. But the Los Pinos has this little scenario where you could go there and have that home cooked meal. They really honestly, when dad and mom and son are in the back still cooking, that tradition is very, very big. As far as it's in their blood, it's in their family to go ahead and feed the masses. So, dude, I got hooked the first day I ever went in there. So anyways, shout out to Los Pinos. That's the spotlight for today.
and with all the things they do for the community, San Martin, it's not about just the food. I mean,
Yes.
Will does all kinds of stuff for the community. There's all kinds of entertainment stuff going on out there. Like, I've seen so many businesses go through that building out there, and he has made it work, and he's done a great job. So that place is great.
Yes, so shout out to Los Pinos. Sorry about the little mix up. I swear I started thinking about tortillas and sausage. I started getting hungry, man.
I should have put you right on the track for Los Pinos, right?
I know, man. There we go. I thought you were setting me up for goodness, and I just totally just didn't get the freaking pass off, man. But here you are. Anyway, shout out to Los Pinos out there. I really appreciate you guys.
Mark's saying he's going to see you there tomorrow.
Yes, most definitely. Unless Governor Ducey decides to go ahead and drop a bomb on us, so we'll see what happens. That will be today, probably around 1.
I take it you're gonna watch party it when that all goes live.
Yeah, we'll do a watch party, and then we'll go ahead and make a call at that point in time. But at this point in time, man, this day is over, or the morning show is,
or
but
just
your day's not over. Or it's just beginning for some people out there. And anyways, with that being said, much love to you guys. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. We'll see you guys here tomorrow with some big news. And yeah, Eric, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Bye, everybody.